Oh, the end. That's such a good book. It's a shame that I've read it like a million trillion times already. But that's okay because our friends are here. Welcome, JRev.
Hi, JRev. Can I take your book for you?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if you've got the same problem, JRev, but I've read every single book in my house about 50 billion times.
50 billion
times. I've read so many books, or I've read the same books so many times. And you know what, Sarah?
What? Hang on, let me guess. You're bored.
I can't help it, you know. It gets me, this boredom, you know. I just wish that there was a way that I could bust it. I don't know what I can do anymore.
I don't know. How could you bust your boredom?
I wish there was a bucket with something that could bust my boredom. Oh, it must have been something I ate. Hang on.
Whoa.
Excuse me a second.
Oh, please. I'm so sorry. This is not how I anticipated that today would be beginning.
JRev, it's the bucket of boredom busters. Whew. You don't want to go there, but there's something inside.
Oh, can I have a look?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, you know the drill. It's a bit stuck today. Round the house bingo!
That sounds awesome!
What is that?
Well, let's go do it!
Okay, bye!
Okay, JRev, we're going to play a game called Round the House Bingo. Now, what we're going to need to do is get some paper, and we're going to get some texters, or anything that you can draw with or write with, and you can choose to draw or write the things that you're going to include in your bingo. So I'm going to take a piece of paper and I'm going to have a think about things that I know are scattered around my house. So I'm going to be thinking about that, but first of all I'm going to grab a texter. I'm going to use this color because I like it. I'm going to draw a square. It doesn't have to be perfect, just has to give me enough room to draw something with. And then I'm going to draw a line, and then another line, then I'm going to make a grid. Now, depending on how many lines you draw, that will say how many things you need to find for your bingo. So I'm going to start drawing things that I know are around my house that I'm going to be able to find and cross off. And the aim of the game is that if I've got a couple of these sheets of different things to find around the house, I can give one to a sibling, a brother or sister, or maybe mum or dad or anyone that I'm living with, and we can have a race against each other to go and find the items that are on our bingo, and we cross them off, and whoever can cross them off first wins. So I'm just going to start drawing some stuff that I think is around our house, and then we'll be able to play the game of bingo. I think I'm going to draw a loaf of bread because I had some toast today and I know that I had some bread. So I'm going to draw a loaf of bread, and it doesn't need to be fancy, it just needs to kind of look a little bit like the thing that you're drawing. So loaf of bread. What's another thing that's around my house? I know bowls. I know a bowl is something that I eat out of, so I'm going to draw a bowl. And while I'm there, I might draw a fork because you've got to use a fork to eat some things. So I'm going to draw a fork. So that's a fork. What else have we got? I wonder. I know that there's a toy doll that sometimes my nephews play with. So I'm going to draw the doll. And what else could I draw? What else is in my house? Oh, I know, a chair. So I'm going to draw a chair. And, I know, a toothbrush. Because you're going to keep your teeth clean. So that's something that I know is in my house. What else is in my house? What about a t-shirt. I know that I've got a drawer full of t-shirts. I'm going to draw a lamp because there is a lamp somewhere in my house. That's a lamp. And I'm also going to draw a tin of tuna because I know that there's some tuna in my house. So now that I've finished the items on my bingo, I'm going to put a title on it just to make sure that people know what it is. So, round the house bingo. And there we have it. So, now I just need to find someone to play this game with. And I've made another one already. So you can see that there's different items on here. So we're not going to be looking for the same things, but hopefully we can have a race against each other to see who can cross off each of these things first. And you know what, JRev? I've already spotted the loaf of bread. So this is going to be mine, and I'm going to cross that off. Haha, yes, excellent. I've only got 8 to go. So make sure that you find someone to play with, and hopefully you can play Round the House Bingo.
That was really fun.
I had so much fun. Did you have fun?
I'll just check. Hang on. Sorry, you have to speak up. Yes, they had a great time.
Wonderful.
Yeah, they can be quite loud
They
sometimes.
can be. And fun.
Yeah, always. They're always fun.
Yeah.
Speaking of fun, wouldn't it be cool if we could see the fun things that they've been doing at home?
Oh, you know what? There is a way that they can show us what they've been doing at home, whether it be the Around the House Bingo or anything else they've been doing.
Like, what other kind of things would they have been doing at home?
Oh, they could have been making things.
Oh.
They could have been doing dances.
Oh, I love it when people send us dances.
Yeah, it's awesome. They could be lip syncing to videos. I don't know.
Oh, that's a clever idea.
So there's a place that they can send it to. Did you know where that is?
Is it up there?
No, it is our JRev letterbox.
So, how do they send it to the letterbox?
Oh, there's an address that you need to send it to with a grown-up's help. I'll just go get. I saw it in the book. Hang on.
Be quick, we're running out of time.
There we are.
Ah.
So, with the grown-ups.
Smells like a library.
I love the smell of books. Even old ones, they're a bit musty, but it's okay. So with the grown-ups' help, we would love to see what you've been working on at home. Send it into this address, and it can be in our gallery.
Ooh, speaking of the gallery, should we go and check out what our friends have been doing?
Oh, yes, please.
Okay, you know what to do. On 3, we're going to click and say, let's all go to the gallery. 1, 2, 3.
Let's all go to the gallery.
Hello? Is this thing on? Testing. Okay. Welcome to JRev's Bet You Don't Know. It's the best game in town. Want to know how to play? It's pretty simple. On the screen, in just a moment, you'll see 2 options where you have to try and guess the right answer. If you guess the right answer, a crown will appear above the picture and you get to win 1 whole point. Amazing! There are 5 rounds. See how many points you can win. And even better, if there are other people with you at the moment, you might want to invite them to play along with you. So hit pause and go grab them now. Alright, if you're ready to play, let's play. Round 1. What is JRev's favourite ice cream flavour? Is it chocolate or bubblegum? Quick! Make your choice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you guess bubblegum, you are right! Congratulations! What is JRev's favourite vegetable? Is it carrots or broccoli? Quick! Choose! Quickly! It's an emergency! Okay, it's not really an emergency, but it is time sensitive. The answer is broccoli! Because like, when you eat broccoli, it's like eating mini trees. Like, it's so much fun. Okay, on to the next round. What is JRev's favourite animal? Is it sloths or polar bears? Make your choice. Don't forget, you can't change your answer, so you can't be like, oh, that was the one I was going to choose. That's not how this game works. You've got 3 seconds. 2, 1. The answer is sloths. Because look, they just love napping. We love having naps here at JRev. It's the best. Oh, what is JRev's biggest fear? Is it mice or tigers? This is a scary round. Guys, no one told me that there was going to be a scary round. Okay, 3, 2, 1. It's mice. They're tiny and they hide places and they just jump out at you and scare you and stuff. Okay, well maybe that's not really what they do, but we don't like them. Okay, moving on. What is JRev's favourite sport? Is it football or basketball? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Football! We love football because you can't really kick a basketball. That's a bit silly. So add up your points, and if you've been versing a friend, now's the time to celebrate who the winner is. We hope it's you. We hope you had the best time joining us for Bet You Don't Know. Bye.
Did you know that every 3 seconds, someone is bending their elbows and using precious energy? Every year, Australians are using 0.01% of their total energy just by bending their elbows. Well friends, I'm here to tell you that you don't have to bend your elbows anymore. In today's life hack, we are going to show you that you can do life without needing to bend these silly things right here. I'm sure if you follow these handy tips, you'll save that precious energy that you could put into something else. Do you need to put on a hat? You don't need elbows for that. Are you a little bit chilly? Elbows are silly. Oh, I'm heaps warm now. Oh, perfect. Are you a bit hungry? Don't be a Gumby. Do you need a drink? No need to kick. Join me next week for some more life hacks.
Oh hey, anyone up for an adventure? I love adventures, especially with lots of friends. So I packed my backpack. I was hoping maybe we could go for a big hike together. Should we see what's in my backpack? All right, let's see if I'm ready for a big hike? I hope I'm prepared. Okay, well, the first thing that I packed, which is pretty important, is a map. Because if you don't have a map, you don't really know where you're going. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, this is smart. Well done, me. I packed water. Because if you're going for a big hike, you definitely need water. And speaking of things that we need for our bodies, where's it hiding? Aha! Snacks. Because can you imagine me going on a hike for hours without snacks? Nobody is going to want to hike with me. Speaking of hiking with me, I packed a friend because I love being around other people. And if I was going on a big hike, on a big adventure, I'd want other people to come with me. But I'd also want us to be safe while we were going. So I packed some sunscreen for us because I don't want us getting sunburnt. And speaking of that, I packed a hat so I can make sure that even my head doesn't get sunburnt. Do you know that life is actually one massive, enormous adventure that we can have following Jesus together? And I probably don't need this hat to follow Jesus. So I wonder if there are other life hacks hiding in this backpack that might help me stay connected to God and follow Jesus. Let's check it out. Ooh. Our friend is back. This is my friend Chatterbox. He loves to chat. Sometimes we can use words to help us follow Jesus. We might want to say words out loud, like he likes to. So we might want to talk to God out loud with our voice, but God's so big and he's so clever that he can even just hear the words that we think. Shall I check the backpack for more life hacks on how we can connect to God? Let's see. Ooh, I like this one. This is the Bible. It's kind of like the map that we had for our hike. The Bible is full of great stories all about Jesus and what he was like when he was here on earth. And actually, the whole part before, right at the beginning, points to Jesus. Then we have these middle books called the Gospels that are all about what Jesus was like when he was here. And everything after that points back to Jesus again and reminds us that he's always with us. And actually, he never left us. Shall I see what else is in the backpack? Aha! A paintbrush. How can a paintbrush help us follow Jesus? Aha! I've got it! God the Creator made the whole world, and he made us to be creative too, because we're made in his image. So if you are a person who likes to do drawing or making or baking or painting or building things with your hands or singing or playing instruments, you can use those gifts and talents to help you follow Jesus. What else is in here? Oh, my friend is here, and I know we talked about him on a hike, but do you know that God gave us other people in our life to help us follow Jesus too? God's Holy Spirit speaks to lots of people, and sometimes other people around us have encouraging things to say that help us to follow Jesus and learn what God's love is like. Shall I see what else is in the backpack? Some people like loud things, like music that can help us learn about different parts of the Bible through song, or different things that we know about God through music, or even just enjoy different sounds that God has made for us. But some people, like Chris, actually prefer being really quiet. Which is fine and actually really awesome, because God's made us all completely unique, and that's a wonderful thing. A rock. How can that help us follow Jesus? Well, speaking of our big creator God, he did make the whole world, and actually our world is beautiful. And when we see the things that God made, it can help us remember that he made them, and he made them for us to enjoy, and he also made them for us to take really good care of. So if you're a person who likes to go to play in parks or to pick up leaves or decorate rocks, maybe you can think about God when you're doing that. So, our big, amazing God made a big, amazing world for us to have an amazing adventure together in as we follow Jesus. So over the next couple of weeks, we're going to look at some life hacks that help us to follow Jesus on our big adventure together. Bye! Today's memory verse is from 1 Chronicles 16:11. Seek the Lord and his strength. Seek his presence continually. Let's do it one more time. 1 Chronicles 16:11. Seek the Lord and his strength. Seek his presence continually. Do you know that you can connect with God anytime, anywhere, and you don't even need special words to say? Some people like to close their eyes, some people don't. Let's try talking to God with our eyes open today. Dear God, we thank you because you're amazing and you made a big, amazing world for us to enjoy. We thank you that you want to connect with us all the time. So help us to remember that you're everywhere. Amen.
Hey JRev, guess what time it is? It's our weekly challenge.
Yes!
So this week, we're going to get you to make a God Talk placemat.
What is that?
Well, do you guys know, sometimes if you're sitting down at the table for dinner, you might have something underneath your plate or your bowl to protect the table. That's a placemat.
That's what we have to do for you, especially when you eat spaghetti.
I'm pretty messy with spaghetti. So we're going to get you to do a placemat that reminds you to talk to God.
Ah.
Because we've been talking about prayer and talking to God, and that's a really good way to remember to talk to God. Because who here eats? I eat.
Me.
I eat all the time.
I love eating.
Yeah, so anytime you sit down at the table and you set the placemat out, you can be like, that's a good reminder. Talk to God.
Yeah.
Kind of like, I mean, prayer is one way we can connect to God, but there are a billion things we can do to connect to God and
So many ways.
and to remember all the amazing things he's done for us. So can that be part of my placemat?
Absolutely. Maybe you could do little drawings of things or write things that God has done for you and all the good stuff in your life. That'd be awesome.
That's a really cool challenge. What will I need for this challenge?
Paper, textures, if you've got some contact or something like that to protect it from getting wet.
Or like one of those plastic sleeves.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
That sounds like a good plan.
Wonderful.
I'm feeling pretty hungry.
Actually, yeah, I think it's about dinner time, so
Yeah, I might go make my placemat and then I'm going to maybe make some spaghetti.
I don't know if I can wait that long, so I might have to eat raw spaghetti while you do your placemat.
Not a good idea. Not a good idea, Chris.
Oh, okay. I'll wait.
All right. Well, we'll see you next time, JRev. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, spaghetti. I'm really hungry now.
Yeah, you just have to wait till it's cooked. You can't
But I
eat it
can't
raw.
wait.
We spoke about that before.
Spaghetti.
You just need